वेलकम एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो ऑफ स्कोर। क्लास 9th के लिए हम ले आए हैं एक नया वीडियो। दिस इज द फाइनल मॉक टेस्ट, फाइनल वीडियो फॉर क्लास 9th, क्योंकि आपका एग्जाम आ चुका है, इट्स नॉकिंग एट द डोर। और टुडेज डिस्कशन टॉपिक इज क्लास 9th बायोलॉजी फाइनल मॉक टेस्ट। विल सी फ्यू क्वेश्चंस दैट आर हाईली प्रोबेबल टू कम इन योर नेक्स्ट एग्जामिनेशन। देख लेते हैं क्या है वो सब। तो स्कोर के बारे में और क्या ही कहना, यू ऑल नो वी आर टेलिंग यू सिंस अ लॉन्ग टाइम दैट स्कोर इज इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट स्कॉलरशिप एग्जाम. इट्स एन अपॉर्चुनिटी प्लस रिवॉर्ड एग्जाम वेयर if you score good marks in your exam, you'll get cash rewards up to 2.5 crores of cash prize pool. Other than that, you have exciting gadgets, laptops, tablets, whatnot. 100% scholarship. You can win up to 100% scholarship from an education institute like Sri Chaitanya, which has a 40 plus years of legacy of paving your way to your dream colleges and your careers, right? And the most and the biggest reward of this exam is a chance to win a NASA trip. You can go to NASA for a visit if you score good marks in the score examinations. But why score? Why should one take the score examination? We all know because you can secure up to 100% of scholarship from an education institute like Sri Chaitanya. You'll be competing with India's brightest minds, because if you are smartest in your class, then you're in the wrong class. Look into the entire pool of students, the entire Indian Students League. So इधर पैन इंडिया एग्जाम कंडक्ट होगा, नॉर्थ साउथ ईस्ट वेस्ट सभी जगहों से बच्चे इसको देंगे इस एग्जाम को, एंड यू विल गेट टू नो वेयर यू एक्चुअली स्टैंड इन दिस एंटायर स्टूडेंट लीग, क्योंकि यही बच्चे आपके साथ फिर कंपीट करेंगे इन योर हायर एजुकेशन व्हेन यू गिव द नेशनल लेवल कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स. सो दैट्स व्हाई इन योर फाउंडेशनल ईयर्स ऑल these exams are really very important. Cash rewards, prizes and gadgets are exciting, obviously. Other than that, the recognition, nationwide recognition by Sri Chaitanya is a great reward that you can secure. Other than that, we have already discussed the NASA trip, right? So 28th September is the first test. So today is the last mock test of class 9. Please register to the exam portal. Go to srichaitanyascore.com and fill your form and register for the 28th September's test. If not now, if you think that you are not confident enough, you can still register it, because you can again show up to the text on 12th October, right? अगर ये एग्जाम अच्छा ना भी जाए आपका, फिर भी आपको पता रहेगा कि कैसे प्रिपेयर करना है. So just for the experience, go and give this exam and then wait again and prepare yourself for 12th October's test, because none of these marks is the ultimate. Out of the two exams, whichever score is good, we'll consider that, because we give you the opportunity and you get the reward, right? तो यही है situation. Just go to srichaitanyascore.com and register for score exam, right? Today's topic is class 9 biology. Previous year score question paper will solve that, and this is the final mock test, right? So let's see what are the most important parts. See, we all know why to solve previous year's papers, because it's very important to know what's the most important and repeated topics are. Smart revisions makes us really smart, and we can save our time and efficiency by targeted studying, right? Real exam style MCQs, you should practice your exams in a time limit and also in OMR sheets. Please take out printouts of your OMR sheets and then start filling them up in a due time, because filling the OMR sheet is the most time consuming part in any nationwide competitive exam, right? No surprises is welcomed. So we don't want any new surprises in our final test. So please practice everything previously prior to your test, so that no surprise ever comes across your way when you are going to give the actual test. And yes, boosting your speed and confidence is really very important. ठीक है, तो ये एक स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो. We have already discussed this a multiple time. Let's not just discuss this now. We know what are the fundamental unit of life, tissues, diversity and living organisms, and improvement in food resources. So these are the all important parts. We'll see few questions regarding them. So let's not just discuss again, because in our previous videos we have discussed everything in detail. If you haven't watched them, please search Sri Chaitanya Score Class 9 preparation, mock test, previous year's papers, anything you want, and I have made a video on that topic for you in your score examination channel, right? फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लेट्स जस्ट सॉल्व फ्यू क्वेश्चंस एंड बूस्ट आवर कॉन्फिडेंस, बिकॉज हमें जल्दी जल्दी करना है और जल्दी जल्दी टॉपिक्स खत्म कर लेने हैं क्योंकि हमें टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना. So see, bacteria are classified as what? See, we have eukaryotes, we have prokaryotes, we have multicellular cells, and we have fungi. So obviously bacteria is a microbe, right? So it does not have a true nucleus. So it will have a prokaryotic cell, right? It is a prokaryote, because I have told you multiple times previously as well that pro here means primitive. It means primitive, right? Or negligible or no, primitive. And carrion means nucleus, right? And also U means true. U means true. So true karyotic or true nucleated cells are higher animals. This is an easy question. This is a factual question. So please remember all these basic facts, because this test tests your fundamentals, your memory, your reasoning and IQ skills, your solving skills and analytical skills. All these combined will be tested in this examination. So these exams are for silly, easy and factual questions to test your memory, right? Next question. Which tissue is responsible for transporting water? Basic question. So this is a plant tissue based question. So chapter is the tissues, plant tissue based question. Tissue का question है. Transporting water, this is the function. They are asking on the basis of function, right? Function. And in plants, so this is a plant topic. This is the topic, plant tissue. So whenever you solve a question, just look into and peep into the brain of the question maker. वो क्या सोच रहे होंगे ये बनाते वक्त. So उन्होंने एक टिश्यू लिया है, प्लांट टिश्यू, और फिर उसके फंक्शन के रिगार्डिंग एक क्वेश्चन पूछा है. So which of these tissues has a function to transport water? You all know the answer. It's xylem. Obviously, why? Because xylem had dead cells. Xylem has dead cells. It does not consume the water itself. Phloem is for food. We all know. As I jokingly say that food spelling is PHOOD for plants, because phloem is for food. Collenchyma and sclerenchyma, these are permanent tissues. Right? Permanent tissues. And collenchyma, these adds flexibility. Okay? These adds flexible, makes the plant flexible, and sclerenchyma makes the plants rigid or stiff. ठीक है? Rigid or stiff. ठीक है? ये चीज है. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Let's move ahead. Okay, let's move ahead. Understood? Which of these is a non-living tissue? Just now I said which of these is a non-living tissue. So phloem is a living tissue. Okay. Now in these three are all permanent tissues. ठीक है, permanent tissue है. इसमें से हमारे पास स्क्लेरेनकाइमा भाई साहब ऐसे हैं कि जो है डेड सेल्स. वाई डेड सेल्स? एंड दे आर ऑल्सो लिग्निफाइड. So they are lignified cells, means they have lignin coating. लिग्निन की कोटिंग है इनमें, और ये डेड सेल्स हैं, एंड दैट्स व्हाई देयर फंक्शन इज टू प्रोवाइड रिजिडिटी, सपोर्ट एंड स्टिफनेस टू द प्लांट. दे प्रोवाइड stiffness, they make the plant stiff. Okay, they add stiffness. ठीक है, stiffness add कर देते हैं sclerenchyma, because they have dead cells, which means non-living, and they are lignified as well. Lignified dead cells are present in sclerenchyma. Let's move ahead. Muscle to bone is connected by, it is a very interesting question, because ligament, tendon, and these are the few factors which confuse you. Muscle to muscle, muscle to bone. So obviously the correct answer will be a tendon. Tendon connects, this is a fact, please go through it. This is a fact. It connects muscle to bone, and this is why they make the skeletal system and muscular system to be in contact and make the movement in human beings possible. Movement is the function. Their function is to actually execute movements, because they connect the muscle to the skeletal system, to the bones, and that's why the contraction of muscles makes our skeletal system move and we can move our hands, right? So that's why they are very important. So read these things very carefully, like muscle to bone, bone to bone, muscle to muscle, all these connections are required. Okay. Which phylum contains organs with 3 germ layers? Now this is a phylum based question. So this is the topic. Phylum based question is the topic. Now 3 germ layers. This means it is calling it triploblastic. ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक, ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक, ओके, ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक कौन है? एंड ऑल्सो नो ट्रू सीलम, सो एसिलोमेट, एसिलोमेट. So which of the following is a triploblastic acylomate? Let's cancel out the options first. Eliminate करते हैं options को. So acylomate बोला है. Annelida, it has a coelom, so this will never be an option. Annelida has a coelom. Arthropods have a coelom. It will have a coelom, so not acylomate. Mollusks have a coelom. Lumen है ना इनमें, तो ये तीन तो coelomate है. Only platyhelminthes here, it is what? It is flatworm. It is flatworm. So it doesn't have a coelom, it is flat. It is flat. So flatworm है ये. Flatworm doesn't have a coelom, so it is acylomate and it is triploblastic, 3 germ layers, and acylomate, so it is platyhelminthes. This is how you should solve the paper, by negative cancelling out the wrong options by option elimination. See, acylomate, these are all coelomates. Annelids have coelom, arthropods have coelom, mollusks have coelom, so only platyhelminthes is flatworm, and it doesn't have a true coelom, and it has 3 germ layers. Right? Next, antibiotics generally act by what? Antibiotics generally by what? Directly killing the bacteria? No. Blocking the biochemical pathways? Maybe. Suffocating bacteria? What is this? No. Neutralizing toxins? No. The correct answer will be blocking the biochemical pathways and the metabolism and development और सेल साइकिल सब कुछ बंद कर देंगे. ऑल affected. तो मेटाबॉलिज्म, डेवलपमेंट, सेल साइकिल एक बैक्टीरिया की सब में बायोकेमिकल पाथवे हैं और इन सभी पाथवेज को ये ब्लॉक कर देंगे, इनहिबिट कर देंगे, एंड दैट्स व्हाई एंटीबायोटिक डोंट किल द बैक्टीरिया डायरेक्टली, दे जस्ट स्टॉप इट्स मेटाबॉलिज्म, स्टॉप इट्स बायोकेमिकल पाथवेज, एंड दैट्स हाउ ये खुद ब खुद मर जाता है क्योंकि वो फंक्शनली इनएक्टिव हो जाता है. इट बिकम्स इनएक्टिव फंक्शनली. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट, राइट? लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट. प्लाज्मोडेस्माटा. Plasmodesmata are used for what? Plasmodesmata. So this is a plant cell. 2 plant cells. Plasmodesmata are present between the plant cell. Okay. So food storage, obviously not there at the junction. So it is not for food storage. Food storage is done by parenchyma. Remember, parenchyma, permanent tissue, their function is to store food. So this is Plasmodesmata. This is Plasmodesmata. Okay. ठीक है, ठीक है. नाउ सेल डिवीजन में क्या हेल्प करेंगे ये? सेल डिवाइड करने में, क्योंकि ये तो सेल के अंदर है ही नहीं, ये तो जंक्शन में है, तो सेल डिवीजन में नहीं हेल्प कर सकते. इंटरनल कम्युनिकेशन इन प्लांट्स. डीएनए रेप्लिकेशन तो कभी भी नहीं हो सकता. नो रोल इन डीएनए रेप्लिकेशन. दिस इज प्लाज्मोडेस्माटा. दिस इज इन द